Good afternoon, Suburban readers, Suburban viewers. It's my distinct pleasure to be here with Mike Yuval, Jack Sofer. They founded one of the most consequential development firms in Quebec called Tidan. They are the biggest in the industry of hospitality in Quebec. We're here at the beautiful CAF CONC theater, which will be restored. Some of you might remember the original. And Mike and Jack are going to be receiving the Medal of the National Assembly today. And Minister of the Economy, Christine Frechette, will be here to present it. It has been an extraordinary success story with these two. Mike, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very
Jack,
much.
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You came here, you started the company. I believe your first project was a duplex?
That's right. That's right.
And you have become part of the landscape of Montreal. How does it feel after all these years? You both came here from Israel, right?
That's right.
Could you ever imagine that the size and the influence that you would have in this industry and on this province?
Well, put it this way. If you put your mind, what you want to do in your life, if you have a dream, and your dream may be that you want your dream to build a castle. But if you don't know how to think and to do that in your dream, you can never do anything in your mind. You cannot build a ship. So when you come with nothing and you think you have a dream you want to implement, and you have to go that course. Well, that happened in my life. I met Jack. First year I was here, and we thought, well, I'm a car mechanic. Is there a car business? What are we going to do now in order to?
I heard that, and you were a mechanic in Israel. You were working on planes.
No, in Europe I don't. These are not mechanics. In Europe I was more.
Was sailor.
With?
Sailor.
And you became friends here.
That's right.
We met each other here in
The business started as many real estate empires do, piece by piece. You go 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. What was your first large purchase, acquisition, or project?
Well, really, in fact, the largest one, if I'm not mistaken, was
Castello, yes. Castello, yeah.
Morris at the time we wanted, but in Verdun, I believe. Also after that, we had some project at the beginning. It was not hit and run. Nothing was hit and run. People telling story that they are in real estate or any other business that they won, they made money already because they thought what they were doing. In our case, we had really to work and make that business for that property better tomorrow than yesterday. This is the only appreciation that we gain. So we had a few big projects. The beginning one was in the south, in Benoit. Then after that, we had something in Chateau, the apartment building there. It was closed, was built by Maccarone for a senior citizen. Didn't work out.
Cavendish, that's right.
Didn't work out, and then we had to make a deal at a time with the insurance company Phoenix. And we took it to our hand, and we turned it around, and we did whatever we had to do. Empty apartment and fix.
Was there a time when you decided to get into hospitality, or did that come just as a business, part of the business of real estate?
Part of the business, you know. We never knew in the beginning where you went.
Because what you did with the George is spectacular.
Yeah.
The Mount Stephen.
It wasn't so easy.
It was not easy at all. I remember.
The beauty about us, you know, we're taking project, run down, and we build it down.
And added to it.
Yeah, add to it, beauty, renovate it, and bring it up to date.
And even on the smaller projects, you did a magnificent quality job, like the Chateau Versailles, that's near Westmount. Just beautiful. You think you're in Paris when you're in those 4 little buildings.
That's right.
When did this acquisition happen of the Chateau Champlain?
This happened, if I'm not mistaken, 8 years ago.
Yeah, about 1980.
We bought this hotel, but it was belonged to
2018
company. And we bought it from them. So we kept the property here in Quebec. Naturally, nobody can move it, but at least it belonged to people from Quebec. And we financed it by Quebec Financial Institute as well. These are done. And we renovated. We were lucky, we were not so lucky when we thought the pandemic came, but it was blessing in our case, that case, the pandemic came so we could renovate the hotel when you make noise and dust, nobody in the hotel. And
It was a tremendous risk in any case. It's a huge project. It's a symbol of Montreal.
right.
Built, I believe, for Expo 67
That's
originally.
right, in 1967.
Was there a time when you had your executive meetings or you had your meetings together and somebody said to you, hey, we're the biggest hospitality company in Quebec? Did that hit all of a sudden, or did you see it happening as you went on?
No, well,
It was going.
we never knew about it, we didn't think about it, but that's happened slowly. We took piece by piece, and became the leading hotel in this business. And
It's an amazing story, gentlemen, and you've made Montreal a happier place. Montreal was not what it was 15 years ago, but there are spots that still give you the feeling of what Montreal was, and a lot of those spots are due to you. So congratulations, this is well
Thank you
deserved.
very much.
It's not just for your business success that this medal is deserved, but you make Montrealers feel better at a time when they have to feel a lot better.
It wasn't so easy.
It was not.
Never give up. Never give up. Whatever it is.
I remember your headquarters building on Sherbrooke Street. When I went to McGill, there was the Sabayon downstairs.
That's right,
And every day that I walked to McGill, because I had to go that way, I go to law school, there was Tidan. And I knew that as long as the Tidan building was there, all's right with the world. Thank you for what you've done for the
Thank
city.
you very much.
Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kol hakavod.
Thank you.
Viewers and readers, please look for the interview with Jack and Mike and their profiles in the next issue of the Suburban.